So Jesse here puts, didn't you guys believe Biden was in good health and of sound mind for months, only to get it thrown in your face? So that was one of the comments you left. I'm reading some of the others here. User responded to that, put, that's not answering his questions, which you didn't. You didn't answer my questions. And then you put, of course it didn't. I asked him a question. And then you put, you had no problem with Biden being elderly. Now all of a sudden it's a huge deal. And you're referencing Trump being elderly. You got a lot here. We got to unpack. Hold on. And then another user put, asking a question when someone already asked you a question first just seems like you're attempting to evade the initial question. And then you put, my ex-wife did it all the time. It happens in life. Haha. Well, so I can tell by your comments that you're just trolling. That's what that is. You came into a video, you didn't like the topic, and you decided just to troll because you have no talking points. You didn't answer any of my questions because you can't. That's the plain and simple fact. You can't. The reason you and people in your party can't answer questions like this that are posed to you or any that I put in the video is because you don't have the talking points to. You have no original thinking or thoughts. You don't. So all you can do is regurgitate whatever news source you're following gives you to say, and you have nothing for that. Here's what you don't understand, since you've never watched my content and you don't know me and you don't know a lot of people within the Democratic Party or people who are left-leaning, is we're okay to criticize our leaders unlike you. You wouldn't dare criticize Trump. All you have is whataboutisms and defenses of Trump. Whataboutism and things shows exactly that you have no ammunition to work with here. You have nothing to argue with. To go to your point, I'll go ahead and answer your question for you. I wasn't defending Biden's health. I was one of the Democrats, if you will. I identify as kind of centrist in things, but I tend to lean more Democratic on a lot of issues. But I didn't. I was calling for him to step down, for somebody else to be in there, or not. When I say step down, I don't mean from presidency. I mean from running for re-election. Because whether he steps down now or just leaves as a natural course of the presidency ending when election time comes up, it doesn't matter to me at this point. He's already been long enough there, but he shouldn't be reelected. So no, I was not one of those people that was defending his mental health. There were issues. There's issues with Trump's as well. That's the beauty of people that are more left-leaning. We're not afraid to criticize our leaders or ask them to move out of the way when we don't like what they're doing. We don't memorialize them as idols like you people do. But yeah, you have no response for me, and you're just going to troll people because that's all you can do. You don't have any intelligent thoughts of your own. You have to be told what to say. And again, that just feeds into the point I made in the original video, which is you're being controlled. You're going to say you're not. You're going to argue it and throw a fit, but the reality is you are. If you can make no thoughts on your own and you can't criticize your people on the merits of what they're doing badly, then you've already lost it, and you're proving my point. So anyway, I'm glad I waited to get a response to this, since you just kept supplying dumb thing after dumb thing here. But yeah. You definitely were trying to evade. The other person called it. Maybe they're not familiar with dealing with trolls, but I am, and this is just how we deal with it. So anyway, I would say I hope this helps, but I don't think it's going to matter because you're either going to come back with some nasty remark or you're going to just try to avoid again. But yeah. Anyway.